Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 2005 Donruss Zenith. I've been collecting the Zenith cards for close to 2 years, so getting the opportunity to open up a box of this was really exciting for me because I'm not trying to collect the set, although now I'd like to collect the set, but for me, getting to pull out all the inserts and get a feel for what all the inserts were, that was a great plus for me, and so I was really glad to get the opportunity to work on this. I don't know when I'm going to do the actual video for it because I got a long ways to go until I'm ready to make it. But for me, that's the reason why I opened this, and I want to start off by talking about the wrappers. Now the wrappers, this is something that Score did in 1998 with their team sets. So a box full of Boston Red Sox or New York Yankees or LA Dodgers. All of the packs have this weird, I'm not sure quite what kind of vinyl it is, but it's a card, or it's a pack that has a tendency to stick to the cards. And with the 1998 Score team cards, the card on this surface, on every single pack except for 2, and I've opened over 10 boxes of those team packs, every single one of these cards is so stuck on that the card is destroyed. Now for the 98 Score team cards, big deal, because you got a box of I think it's 24 packs, and there are 5 cards in each pack, so you're pulling 4 cards out for a 15 card set. You don't need the extra card. And in the case of Score, all of the special cards are inside. They're not touching this surface, so that's okay. In these packs, that was a problem. So I had to be real careful because this side was really tough, but where I had the biggest problem was the fact that on the inside, let's see, is this one? Yeah, so they're both about the same. On this side, this was the part where I couldn't really be careful. On the other side, essentially I peeled every single pack open except for these 2. So when opening it up, I start off at the seam. This is where I was not as careful, and it was very easy for the pack to literally tear right off and stay on the cards. So this Robin Yount card is destroyed. It's got too much stuff on it. Now, by destroyed, I mean the card's actually perfectly fine. It's going to be really difficult to get all this stuff off of it. For the Paul Lo Duca card, it's not as pronounced, but it's a bunch of little pieces that are spread out throughout on the card. And then for the Chase Utley card, it's a lot more problematic because of how spread out it is. And I've been trying to get this piece off and I can't do it. So these 3 cards were cards I had to be extremely careful peeling this side off before even getting to this side for the card on the other side of the pack. And so these cards, and a couple other cards in the set that aren't as bad, but these cards in particular are unusually damaged because of those wrappers. So these are expensive cards, expensive packs, and yet cards, like the 98 Score, all of these inserts are buried inside the pack. They're not affected. But one of the very few cards, because there are only 4 cards per pack, one card is very likely going to be damaged. And like I said, what you want to do is you want to open it and then peel it slowly off. And then when on this side, it's a very slow process, but I never had any damage on this side if I took my time. That's what happens. You've got to take your time when opening each one of these packs. It's very time consuming and it takes a lot of patience, and you got to remember, because you can get distracted by something, come back and then just rip the pack open, destroy a card. And it's not that these cards are especially valuable. They're decent enough. This is a set that's all about all the other stuff. So these cards themselves, getting a damaged card, it's not like it's the end of the world. And the card design is as you can see, they've got gold foil down here, gold foil logo, really nice design element in it. And then on the back, this is the way that the design is on the back. I'm not sure what the thematic nature of, I guess that it's just the way that it is, the way that the bottom happens to align to the swooshes, but it looks almost like they're trying to do a jersey, which I don't think they are. But that's the design for the cards. And like I said, the cards aren't especially valuable because it's really about all the extra stuff. In fact, of all of the cards in the set, the only card of actual note I got was Ken Griffey Jr. So, and thankfully this was a card that was inside, so it survived perfectly fine. But I didn't get anybody else of much note in the set of all the cards I got. But the set is it 200 cards, as I recall? 250 cards. And I got less than 100 cards out of this box. So it would take at least 3 boxes with basically virtually no doubles in order to complete a set. So this is certainly not a set building set. This is a box that you get in order to get all the special stuff. Now the most common parallel is their silver cards. And it's, basically instead of the gold version of the card, it is the silver version of the card. And with these cards, so there are a lot of legends in the card set, but mostly it is contemporary players. And so I didn't get anybody, oh no, I got Mike Piazza, that's right. And I think it's only Piazza, George Brett, and Rod Carew. So you can see that they definitely have legends in here. So those were the silver parallels, which I think is 1 in 3 packs. What should 2, 4, 8, yeah, 9. And then there I got 5 of the. Is this artist proof? I think they call this artist proof, but it is the card that has all the defects on it. And so this is twice as hard to get. And I got, let's see, Jack Wilson, Jason Isringhausen, Castillo. So Mike Schmidt is the only player of real note with these cards that I got. And then 1 per box is, what do they call it? Z Gold. So yeah, artist proof was the ones we just, no. So this is called Museum Collection. And then this is Z Silver. And then this is called Z Gold. And this is 1 in 36 packs. And it has holofoil for the trim on the card. And Greg Maddux was who I got with that. So that was good. But that was what I got for the set proper. This is mostly about inserts though. And right up front I have Z-Team, and I got Mariano Rivera and I got Mike Piazza for the Z-Team cards. So you can see they have a really good spectral array with defects. They also have pieces of jersey and pieces of bat. I got a Bo Jackson card. And I wish there was a more special Bo Jackson. It's still a good one, but the defects on this card is really, really quite impressive. I love the way that the defects looks on them. I wish that the memorabilia piece was designed into it, but that's how it came. And the set was really built around their Epics cards. So Epics had been done in 97 and 98, and now Donruss was brushing it off. And so this set was about doing another Epic set that was updated, and this had 6 different color categories for each one of the players. So I got a Carlos Delgado, I got a George Brett, and I got an Eric Chavez. But the thing of note is that these cards are actually all serial numbered. So Carlos Delgado I got numbered out of 750. The George Brett card I got serial numbered out of 100, and then the Eric Chavez card is numbered out of 150. So that was what I got, and I've been working on this set, and I am very much a long ways away from the set because it's, it is a huge set that I've got to put together if I'm actually going to collect the entire set. There are 25 cards in the set. There are 24 versions of every single card. So that's like 600 cards. Is it 600? Yeah, I think it's a 600 card set. And I'm actually well along in the set, but you got to be patient with it. They also had a set called Red Hot. This is all defects. They also had a White Hot set, but the Red Hot is all I got. And it's not a memorabilia card, but really, really, really cool. They also have Spellbound, and Spellbound is the letters of, so like Alex Rodriguez, it's his first, I think it's everybody's first name with this particular set. There are a number of different Spellbound sets, but this one is A-Rod is who I got here. And then they also have team cards. And so I got the Minnesota Twins, which has, read it on the back, Mauer Morneau and Jacques Jones. Those are the players I got. The Dufex on these cards is really cool. Even though it's not overly showy, it's really nice they have it. But I only got one memorabilia card, and I didn't get any of the parallels that have sequential numbering. Excuse me. The Epics cards have that, but every single card has it. So that was what I got out of this box. It's not a big box. There aren't a lot of packs to pull open, but like I said, it takes forever to go through all these packs, because if the packs have been sitting long enough and have been pressed enough, they stick to the cards way too well. I was blessed that in doing this, I was able to save almost all the cards by really carefully peeling, but that may be what you need to do. So it's, that's certainly something to keep in mind. The cards do look really nice, but they don't have a strong appeal on an individual basis. So to me, this is a set building set, although the boxes don't really show up at the right price for doing that because of all the inserts. But that was it for me. I actually did enjoy it. I'm able to be patient, so that was good. But getting all of the inserts, because the inserts, they don't come up in every pack, but they come up frequently enough that it is a really great experience to get each one of these. So yeah, that was my experience. I wish these were more common to open up, because I would like to open up some more, but the cost of it is a lot. So at least I got to enjoy this one. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.